the only fly in the ointment is that I was wanted by the FBI at the time, and
Really?
so yeah, I was a little dicey because because of my draft situation. I was a member of the
Oh,
draft
right.
resistance movement in those days, and we did a lot of things that they didn't like. And everything we did, they didn't like,
Right.
and so they were after us, And so I went. I'd gone to Canada, not necessarily to avoid the draft, but to be a potter. At my
Really?
last Yeah, my last semester in college, I discovered pottery, and that was my life's calling. I quit everything else,
Interesting.
and I was going to be a potter in the woods. And then, so that's what I went to Canada to do. At the same time, I was waiting for my draft status to unravel or be foretold or whatever it was. And so
Wow.
that's when I met Tommy, and then we had to come back.
Did
So
that cause trouble for you guys, like to get started?
no, no, because I came back to the United States. Okay, when I went there, it was good. I became a landed immigrant in Canada. I
Nice.
was a regular. I was an authorized citizen, and worked there, and I could get a job and everything. But when I came back, the FBI was still looking for, because in the interim I had gotten drafted, but I didn't show up because I was
Hmm.
waiting. Because it was a First Amendment issue, really clearly, and it was going to be overturned. That's what we all thought, and
Right.
and so we were waiting for that. But I wasn't going to spend 8 years in Leavenworth waiting for them to find out I was right in the end. So
Yeah.
when I went there, and so when we came back, like I came back with a phony ID. My friend, his driver's license,
Okay.
his name, with his picture on it.
His picture?
His picture.
That's amazing.
And he held it up. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, okay, go ahead. And he came
Yeah,
back.
go ahead, buddy.
So they didn't have computers in those days, nothing
Right.
like the cell phones or anything. You could
It was
look
easier, I
it up.
guess, to a degree.
Yeah, it was like, all right, go ahead. You
Yeah.
know, and I gave him some story, and he bought it, and I was back. So we were back in LA trying to break in or be discovered or do something to be discovered for. And about 6 months later, my case went to the circuit court. I think it was the Sixth Circuit, or I can't remember what circuit, and it got thrown out, which
Wow.
we knew it
You
would.
predicted it, right?
Would predicted it,
I
yeah.
told you so moment.
Yeah, I was now free and clear of the draft. So that week I got another notice from the draft board to report for physical again,
Oh boy.
because now I was back on their radar, and they're going to draft me again.
Oh my gosh.
And so I go, "Oh." And so luckily or unluckily, I had broken my leg skiing in Canada very badly, and it was a
Ooh.
compound fracture. It was like a 7,
Wow.
and I failed a physical, and then I
No
was,
kidding.
yeah, lucky break, huh?
You've had an
And then
insane life, man. Like
I know, it's just everything is
this is
supposed to happen.
fascinating.
It's supposed to happen. So I've always counted on that too. And it has to do with intuition. When you see something that you should be doing, or something that's an opportunity, or something very clear, you have to make a split-second decision to go through that door. A lot of
Yeah.
people, don't go through the door, and they miss the golden opportunities in life. And I was never one of those guys. If I saw an opportunity that presented itself to me, I'd make, and that's why you have to kind of always sharpen your intuition.